All right guys, so pretty much what I want to talk about in this video, I want you guys to start acting like the future version of yourself. The version of yourself that you desire to become. Now, this video is going to be a little bit about manifestation, but not really manifestation in the way that you've always been taught, in that kind of like hippie, kind of, weird little magical sense, but it's not really like that at all. Manifestation is something that doesn't have to be hard whatsoever, and a lot of people do it wrong. And a lot of people pray wrong, believe it or not. So in simple terms, manifestation, the way that you want to manifest and the way that I manifested to get this life that I'm living in less than 1 year time was simply by acting like the person I wanted to become in the present moment. Acted as if I already had. When I was unprofitable, I would always constantly imagine myself in a position where I was fully profitable. I was printing money from my phone, from my laptop, wherever I was. I would imagine myself wearing a watch. I would feel the watch on me and I would act as if I was walking around wearing the watch. When I was driving my Kia, before I had the M car, I was driving a Kia and I would imagine myself, literally, the car had paddle shifters. I would imagine myself using the paddle shifters and acting as if it was an M car. I was always acting in the as if I already had it, not the I wish I had it. The wishing is what shows that you're in lack. If you're constantly living in a state of lack, in a state of I want, you are simply creating resistance between you and the thing that you desire. Now, if you desire to become profitable, I want you guys to act as if you are already profitable. How would the future version of yourself act when they're profitable? How would they talk? How would they speak to people? What kind of words would come out of their mouth? Would they be negative all the time? Will they be pessimistic, or will they be a pretty optimistic person? Do you think that they would worry about money and worry about how much things cost? Do you think that they will always complain about things? Do you think that they would be eating unhealthy? Do you think that they wouldn't be going to the gym? Do you think they wouldn't be taking care of themselves? All of these things, ask yourself the question, what will the future profitable version of myself be doing in this current moment, and how would their personality be? I want you guys to act like that future version of yourself, because that is going to magnetically attract that future version of yourself in the current moment. Now listen to this formula. Desire plus non-resistance equals desired result. You have a desire. Your desire is to become profitable. Your desire is to get a certain car. Your desire is to have a certain amount of money. I need you guys to be non-resistant to that desire. Make sure there is nothing coming in between the way of you and that desire, and that could be simply a change of words. Are you always speaking to yourself as if you don't have enough? Are you always saying, oh, I don't have enough money. I can't do this, I can't do that. I want that car, but it's a little unreasonable. Are these the things that you're telling yourself? Because if they are, you are speaking in a very resistant tone. And a lot of you guys pray to God wrong. A lot of you guys say, please give me this. When you say, please give me this, or please, I want this, you are living as if you do not have it. Live as if you have it. Live as if you are in the knowing. You have to always be in the knowing of your goals. Before I was profitable, I always knew I was going to be successful. I always knew I was going to get the car that I wanted. I always knew I was going to have over 6 figures liquid. I always knew these things. And guess what? 1 year time, boom, just like that. I quit my job. I get the car I want. I have the money I want. I don't worry about buying things. I get to do things for fun now. I get to not worry so much. I get to live in my own apartment. I get to do all of these things that I desired when I was unprofitable, but I was living as if I already had that life when I was unprofitable. And in due time, it manifested itself very, very fast. You guys need to understand this formulation. It is extremely, extremely simple. Live as if you already have everything you want. Live as if you are profitable. Live as if you are rich. Do all of these things in the now so it can come and manifest into your reality. As soon as you can start living in the knowing, your 3D reality will completely change. I remember about a year ago, I went to Japan and I was a little bit unprofitable. I probably just passed an eval account, or I might have gotten a payout by then, I'm not really sure. But a year ago, I went to Japan and I obviously didn't have a lot of money. My life changed in 1 year, guys, 1 year. When I went to Japan, I obviously didn't have a lot of money. I maybe had 5 figures liquid. I'm not really sure. But I remember when I was in Japan, I was acting as if I was a profitable day trader traveling the world. I was acting as if I was already that version of myself, wearing the watch, doing this, doing that. I bought a necklace. I felt like I was already that version of myself that was profitable. I was walking around Tokyo thinking, bro, I've got multi 6 figures liquid in my bank account right now. I'm a profitable day trader. I can look at the charts, I can identify setup, I can make money wherever, whenever. I was thinking in this mindset already before I was profitable. And guess what? I became profitable. 1 + 1 = 2. It's that simple. If you take a look at somebody's life, a poor person's life, they are always living in lack. They are always living as if they don't have enough. They're always thinking to themselves that they can't do it, that a rich person is smarter than them. All of these limiting beliefs, a poor person is always thinking like that. Versus a rich person who never gives up, is very consistent with their goals, doesn't complain that much, etc. These are habits that these rich people have, and no wonder they're rich. And also, one thing that's pretty interesting that I've always come to the realization of and always realized with people is they think they need to work so freaking hard and they need to bust their balls and do all these crazy things in order to get profitable or rich or touch some money. When in reality, for me, myself, the most amount of money I've made was when I was doing honestly the least amount of stuff. When I was working probably 10% of what I have in me. And when people think that they have to work so freaking hard in order to get money, in order to get rich, in order to get profitable, in order to get freedom, that's exactly what they're gonna manifest. They're going to manifest hard work, and they're going to do exactly what they're preaching. Work extremely hard, get rich. Now, if you could think of it like, I don't have to work so hard, I just have to do the things that I know I should be doing and living in the knowing that I'm going to become wealthy, then it's going to come to you. Instead of you chasing it, instead of you being a donkey with a stick attached to your head with a carrot hanging from it and running indefinitely until you get that carrot, you'll never get that carrot. Instead of you living as a donkey, live as if something is coming to you. You don't want to manifest in the 3D realm, and you don't want to create your reality in the 3D realm. You want to create your reality in your subconscious mind, so the subconscious mind can magnetically attract that life towards you. Like I said, going back to the working hard thing, if you're working extremely hard and you know and you think that you have to work extremely hard in order to get to, let's say, where you want to get to, then it's going to be extremely hard. Now, if I can think to myself, well, I already know I'm gonna get a McLaren 765 LT in the future, or a McLaren 720. I already know I'm gonna get that car. Okay, I'm in the knowing. Now I'm going to act as if it is already coming to me. I'm going to act as if I already have it. I'm going to feel gratitude. I'm going to feel happy I already have it. That car is going to get attracted to me. It's that simple. When I'm driving this car, and I love this car so much, it's one of the coolest cars in the world, but when I'm driving this car and I'm thinking of a McLaren 720S, I'm thinking of me holding the steering wheel, me driving the McLaren, hearing the noises of the McLaren, like the little beeping noises inside the car when you get in, the smell of the McLaren, how it sounds, how the exhaust sounds, shifting with one hand, because on a McLaren you can shift with one hand, with one paddle, you can upshift and downshift. I would subconsciously do that with my paddle shifters and act as if I already have that car. And guess what? This car is going to come to me in due time, because I already know it is. It's going to come. If I can feel it, if I can believe it, if I can imagine it, if I can almost smell it, hear it, feel it, it's going to have to manifest in my 3D reality. It just has to. It's the law of attraction. It's the law. It's going to have to happen. It is so freaking important that you guys open up a notebook and you write down what your future profitable version of yourself is doing on a day-to-day basis, and you need to live as if you are already that profitable version of yourself. Boom, it's done, finished. Start doing that every single day, and you will notice that your goals will come to you so fast, you won't even know what to do. Guys, 1 year, all it took for me was to change my life. That's it. Not too long ago, I was living in my mom's house, driving a Kia Forte GT, paying $300 a month for a Kia Forte GT. I could say, oh, it's crazy, but it's not, because I already knew it was gonna happen. That's the type of confidence you guys need to have in the current version of yourself, becoming the future version of yourself. You need to have this type of confidence. I had that type of confidence. I was already in the knowing. I knew I was going to quit my job in a short amount of time. I already knew it, and I did. Man, now I'm out here in the beautiful city, completely unemployed. I mean, like, come on. And I'm not even where I want to be at in life. I'm nowhere near it. But guess what? I'm living as if I already have the life that I desire. Me driving that McLaren, millions and millions of dollars liquid. I'm already acting as if I have, and it's going to come to me. It's really, really important that you guys understand that the future is built in the present moment. You are not necessarily working towards your future unless you are, and that's the incorrect way to do it. You need to live as if you already have and already know. And you guys know the saying, fake it till you make it? Now, that's not necessarily a wrong saying. It depends on obviously how you do it, but fake it until you make it as if you're already living as if you made it. That's how you manifest. Let's say you want $1 million liquid. Act as if you already have $1 million liquid, and act as if that future version of yourself already in the present moment. Literally, like, imagine like you grab your phone and you look at your bank and you have $1 million liquid. Just like imagine that. How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you treat people at a restaurant? How would you treat your girlfriend? How would you treat your boyfriend? How would you treat your parents? Start living as if you already have it. This is literally the cheat code to how I became profitable. We all have a special power in us, and we all have a special frequency in us to manifest. And you might think of manifestation as something like some hippie, weird magic stuff that you hear online. It's not like that whatsoever. It's just living in the knowing that you're going to become successful and living as if it already happened. That's all it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna hop in my car, I'm gonna bounce. There's a lot of sauce in this video. I hope you guys saved it, and I hope you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about. And I promise you, this life is yours. You can get any car you want. You can live however you want. You can do whatever you want if you really study this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.